Mount Everest. Towering over the clouds, a spectacle of ice and rock, it has captivated the human spirit for generations. Each year, climbers from every corner of the globe are drawn to its slopes, seeking to conquer this ultimate challenge. But Everest is a harsh mistress. She tests the limits of human endurance, pushing climbers to the very edge of survival. Mount Everest, the roof of the world, the ultimate adventure, a place where the human spirit is tested to its limits, and a place where dreams turn into nightmares. The mountain's beauty is matched only by its peril. Every year, climbers risk everything to stand at the top, driven by a desire to achieve the seemingly impossible, but many never make it back. The mountain claims its toll, reminding us of its unforgiving nature. The allure of Everest is undeniable. Its majestic peaks call out to adventurers and dreamers alike. For many, it's a lifelong ambition, a chance to pit themselves against the most formidable opponent on Earth. The challenge is immense, but so is the reward. The journey begins with hope, with the anticipation of testing one's limits amidst the breathtaking beauty of the Himalayas. We see them, laden with gear, their faces etched with determination, embarking on a journey that will push them to the very core of their being. But Everest is unforgiving. The air grows thin, each breath a struggle. Temperatures plummet to unbearable lows, and the mountain throws everything it has at those daring to conquer it. The pristine slopes, so alluring from afar, transform into a treacherous labyrinth of ice and crevasses. The landscape is littered with the remnants of past expeditions, grim reminders of those who came before. Their dreams lie frozen on the slopes, forever intertwined with the mountain they sought to conquer. The journey to the summit is not just a physical challenge, but a mental and emotional one as well. Each step forward is a testament to human resilience and the unyielding desire to reach new heights. The mountain stands as both a dream and a nightmare, a place where triumph and tragedy coexist. Those who dare to climb it are forever changed, their stories etched into the very fabric of Everest. The mountain's legacy is built on the dreams of those who have tried, succeeded, and sometimes failed. Forever intertwined with the mountain they sought to conquer, their legacy lives on in the stories of Everest. More than 300 climbers have died attempting Everest. Many bodies remain frozen in place, too dangerous to recover. Everest doesn't just take lives, it keeps them. The haunting presence of these fallen climbers serves as a constant reminder of the risks involved. They are not just statistics, they are individuals with families and stories left unfinished. Among these grim reminders, certain individuals have become tragically enshrined in Everest's lore. Green Boots, so named for the bright green footwear adorning his frozen feet, serves as a chilling landmark. His story, like that of Sleeping Beauty, highlights the brutal reality that, on Everest, death can come swiftly and without prejudice. These souls, frozen in time, serve as a stark reminder of the mountain's indifference to human ambition. Above 8,000 meters or 26,000 feet, oxygen levels drop drastically. The air is so thin that it feels like you're breathing through a straw, making every breath a laborious task. Your body literally starts shutting down, brain swelling, lung failure, and hallucinations. The lack of oxygen affects every organ, pushing your body to its absolute limits. Imagine running a marathon while breathing through a straw. That's what Everest feels like. Each step is a monumental effort, a battle against the elements and one's own failing body. As we ascend beyond the clouds into the realm aptly named the Death Zone, the true nature of Everest's threat becomes horrifyingly clear. The higher you go, the more your body deteriorates. Here, the air thins to a point where survival becomes a minute-by-minute struggle. The lack of oxygen makes even the simplest tasks feel insurmountable. Oxygen, so vital to human life, becomes a precious commodity, and the body begins to shut down. Climbers rely heavily on supplemental oxygen to keep going. Every step is a monumental effort, a battle against the elements and one's own failing body. The harsh winds and freezing temperatures add to the already overwhelming challenge. The mind, starved of oxygen, can play cruel tricks, conjuring hallucinations that blur the line between reality and nightmare. Disorientation and confusion become constant companions, judgment becomes impaired, and even the most experienced climbers can make fatal errors. The margin for error is razor thin, and one wrong move can be deadly. It is a testament to human endurance that anyone can survive in this hostile environment. The summit is not just a physical achievement but a triumph of the human spirit against overwhelming odds. Avalanches and icefall instant death. The Khumbu icefall is one of the deadliest sections. Unstable ice collapses at random. Avalanches can bury climbers in seconds. Even the most experienced climbers can't predict when the mountain will strike. The path to Everest's summit is fraught with peril, each step a calculated risk. The Khumbu icefall, a treacherous labyrinth of towering ice formations, stands as a formidable guardian. Here, massive seracs, some taller than buildings, loom over climbers, threatening to collapse without warning. Avalanches, those sudden and devastating torrents of snow and ice, are an ever-present danger. Even the most experienced climbers, equipped with the latest gear and knowledge, can be caught off guard. The mountain is a living, breathing entity, constantly shifting and reshaping itself. Overcrowding has become a serious problem. Long lines delay climbers, increasing exhaustion and oxygen depletion. On Everest, one mistake or one delay can be the difference between life and death. The once solitary pursuit of the summit has become a crowded procession with climbers literally queuing in the death zone. These delays, while seemingly innocuous, can have dire consequences. Every minute spent waiting in line depletes precious oxygen supplies and increases exhaustion. The cold seeps deeper into weary bodies, and the risk of hypothermia and altitude sickness soars. Everest, once a test of individual endurance, has become a test of patience and luck. The mountain, indifferent to human ambition, continues to claim lives. The true cost of climbing Everest. It costs $50,000 to $100,000 to attempt Everest. Training, guides, permits, and equipment make it a luxury climb. Some climbers take shortcuts, hire inexperienced guides, or climb unprepared. The pursuit of Everest is not just physically demanding, it's financially draining. The cost of mounting an expedition can reach astronomical figures, often exceeding the life savings of those who dare to dream. Permits alone can cost tens of thousands of dollars, and then there's the specialized equipment, the oxygen tanks, the Sherpa support. This financial barrier creates a stark reality. Climbing Everest is a luxury, accessible only to a privileged few. The mountain, however, does not discriminate between the wealthy and the working class, the experienced and the novice. Sherpas do the real work, setting up ropes, carrying supplies, and ensuring the safety of every climber. They lead climbers through treacherous paths. Many die in the process, yet they receive less recognition and lower pay. While climbers chase fame and glory, Sherpas risk everything just to make a living, often in the harshest conditions imaginable. Behind every successful Everest expedition stands a team of unsung heroes, the Sherpas. These remarkable individuals, hailing from the high-altitude regions of Nepal, possess an innate understanding of the mountain and its moods. Their expertise is unmatched. They are the backbone of every expedition, carrying heavy loads, setting up camps, and ensuring that every piece of equipment is in place. Their knowledge of the terrain, their strength, and their resilience are invaluable. Yet they often receive a fraction of the recognition and financial reward compared to the climbers they guide. Their contributions are immeasurable. They are the true guardians of the mountain, their lives intricately interwoven with its every ridge and crevasse. Without them, the dream of summiting Everest would remain just that, a dream. Summit fever, when climbers push forward despite warning signs. Some ignore the risks and die just meters from the summit. They say reaching the top is optional but coming back down is mandatory, yet many ignore that rule. The allure of the summit, that final push to stand on top of the world, can cloud even the most rational mind. Summit fever it's called, a dangerous obsession that drives climbers to ignore their better judgment. Climbers, so close to their goal, may dismiss warning signs, their determination overshadowing their instinct for self-preservation. The mountain, however, remains indifferent to their sacrifice. A stark reminder that victory on Everest is not guaranteed. Everest is overcrowded, polluted, and more dangerous than ever. Some experts suggest limiting permits or banning inexperienced climbers. Is Everest still an adventure, or has it become a death trap? The popularity of Everest, while a testament to human ambition, has come at a cost. The mountain, once pristine and remote, now bears the scars of human presence. Trash litters the slopes, a stark reminder of the environmental impact of mass tourism. The sheer number of climbers has turned the once solitary pursuit into a crowded spectacle, increasing the risks for everyone involved. The very nature of the challenge is changing, some argue, as commercial expeditions cater to less experienced climbers, raising concerns about safety and sustainability. The future of Everest hangs in the balance. Mount Everest, a place of breathtaking beauty and unimaginable danger, a place where dreams soar and sometimes are tragically cut short. We've seen the allure of the summit, the magnetic pull that draws adventurers from all walks of life. So we ask you, the viewer, would you risk it all for a chance to stand on top of the world? Mount Everest, a place of breathtaking beauty and unimaginable danger, a place where dreams soar and sometimes are tragically cut short. We've seen the allure of the summit, the magnetic pull that draws adventurers from all walks of life. So we ask you, the viewer, would you risk it all for a chance to stand on top of the world?